Listen, son, we cooking. Hey, let him cook. Let him cook. Ooh, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. All right, too much. A little too much. A little bit too much meat riding can get you in trouble. What's going on, guys? It's Matt or Acti. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Commanders free agency slash like right before free agency, all the shit we've been doing. So technically speaking, free agency doesn't actually officially start until 4 p.m. today. It's March 13th. We've got things happening like Derrick Henry joining the Ravens. That's going to be a Madden Ultimate Team. Do you guys understand that the Ravens are going to be running a read option with a 280-pound freight train? And then they also have the fastest, like, Lamar Jackson is a literal cat. The way that he runs, he's a cat. Look at this clip and tell me Lamar Jackson is not a cat.
Down the middle of the field. It's a 2nd down and 3. Jackson takes it himself. Look at him dart back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage.
People are saying shit like they're really going to run it back this year. And my, oh my, I'm very excited to see how many yards they get. But that's not what we're here to talk about. There's been a ton of crazy moves. Russell Wilson is a Steeler now. Naheem Hines is a Bengal. Aaron Jones is a Minnesota Viking. Saquon Barkley is a Philadelphia Eagle. Brian Burns is a New York Giant. Dak Prescott still sucks ass and he's on the Cowboys. Gus the Bus went over to the Chargers. That's going to be interesting. Robert Hunt, the man who scored like the coolest big guy touchdown.
Tua. Pass is caught by one of the linemen. And
yeah, that guy scored a $100 million payday. I think they're going to regret that one. I feel like the Panthers, I mean, he's good, but is he $100 million good? That's crazy. A move that I'm a little bit upset about is the Antonio Gibson release. We let him walk to the Patriots. Antonio signed a 3-year, $11.25 base with a max up to $17.25 million contract. So he's actually making some pretty good money. Good for him. $5.3 million guaranteed and a $3 million signing bonus. That is a good payday. The main topic of today's video, though, is about the Commanders and how well they're cooking right now. I mean, these guys are souffleing some food for us. We're about to eat at a 5-star dining. I mean, this is crazy. We've got $75 million left and we've signed 12 people. I'm going to blast all 12 signings up on the screen right now, but I'm going to cover some of my favorite out of those. To be honest, all 12 of the people we've signed so far are really decent signings. I'd give us like an overall, like, if in terms of talent, maybe like a B, but in terms of what we need as a team and just depth and veteran presence and stuff like that, these 12 players that we signed are going to make a huge difference on our team, and I think at least 9 of them are probably going to be starting. If you can find 9 starters that immediately make an impact on your squad during free agency before the draft and having the 2nd overall pick with 5 in the top 103, 102 or something like that, we've got like crazy upside right now. Let's go over some of my favorite signings over the past couple of days. Obviously, the big one is Austin Ekeler. Now, some people are sleeping on this. I posted this on my Instagram story that people don't realize how good of a pickup that was. But with losing Antonio Gibson, Austin Ekeler is a huge acquisition. People are saying he's old. He's only 28, which I know is a little bit older for a running back. But 28 years old, he's still got so much left in him, and he's accounted for over 1,000 scrimmage yards every year that he has been in the NFL, guys. Last year, he had 10 touchdowns. 10 touchdowns. 10. You know who didn't have 10 touchdowns? Our whole fucking team, I don't think, guys. Did we even score 10 times? Austin Ekeler is a king at finding the end zone when you're in the red zone space, you know, that close yardage game, the stuff that we're not good at all. Our red zone percentage over the past 5 years has been atrocious. So to have somebody that can sniff out the end zone like Austin Ekeler is huge for us. This is going to give us a crazy 1-2 punch with Brian Robinson and Austin Ekeler. These guys are Bulldogs. It's going to be a great time watching us rush throughout the season, but that leads me to our offensive line acquisitions. We actually picked up a starting center and a left guard, I believe. We signed a guard who stepped up big time when Joe Thuney, he stepped up big time for the Chiefs, okay? He only played, I wish I had the stats up in front of me. Fuck, bro. We're never getting out the mud. Whatever. Nick Allegretti. In the past 316 snaps of Nick Allegretti's career, he's led up 2 sacks. So, not bad. We also signed a center from the Cowboys, Tyler Biadasz. He's only allowed 4 sacks in the past 1,298 snaps. And of course, we will be fielding Sam Cosmi again, our only bright spot on the offensive line. He's allowed 1 sack in the past 736 snaps. I'll put this all up on the screen. It's pretty exciting. I think we've got a decent core to build around. We just got to make sure that we have the left and right side buckled in there on the tackles. Make sure that we get some good guys out there to protect whoever's going to be fielding as quarterback, because who knows? I'm Team Sam Howell, damn it, but everybody hates Sam. I mean, everybody just expects somebody to be fucking perfect without any offensive line or help at all. Eric Bieniemy is in college now. He literally can't even find a job in the NFL, guys. Can we give him a chance? Can we give Sam a damn chance, brother man? An interesting signing that I think might tell us a lot about what we're going to do during draft time is Marcus Mariota. You see, Marcus Mariota is a mobile type quarterback. He's never really had his full chance to shine as far as I know. I mean, he played for Tennessee. He played pretty well. He ended up actually catching one of his passes and scored a touchdown one time, if you guys remember.
Mariota to the line of scrimmage, maybe across the line. It deflects back to him for a touchdown.
So yeah, that was pretty sick. But other than that, I mean, I don't think he was really had all that much of a chance. He kind of was in a bad system. He got moved out by Ryan Tannehill, and then the rest is history. He hasn't really started again. And when he has, he showed kind of glimpses, but we know he sat behind Jalen Hurts and could have had some help in helping him scramble because he did it first. Marcus Mariota has been in the league for a while, but all we have on our depth chart is Sam Howell right now. We need somebody other than him. So a safe bet, somebody who scrambles. And like I said, this might tell us about who we're going to be drafting because the two main options, as far as I know, are Jalen Daniels or Jaden Daniels. Is it Jaden Daniels? I look like such a fucking idiot, bro. Every time I say the wrong names. The two options are Jaden Daniels and Drake May. Two totally different play styles. Drake May's 6'4", and he's more of a pro-style pocket passer. And then Jaden Daniels is more of your Kyler Murray, shorter. How tall is he? Wait, Jaden Daniels is 6'4" as well, bro? Yeah, I'm tripping, bro. I don't know. We better go pick up Daniels. That's why we got Marcus Mariota, though. That was the point I was getting at, is I feel like we may have signed somebody like Marcus Mariota who has had history sitting behind and also in schemes with mobile quarterbacks and stuff like that, but also has played as a mobile quarterback and might have some tips and tricks to help us mold a mobile quarterback in the near future. So hopefully we select Jaden Daniels. I didn't realize he was 6'4". That's crazy. He's fast. He's elusive. If you guys want to just watch tape is what I would say. He had a good game. He brought it to a new level at LSU. He's a lot like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow didn't start at LSU. For those of you who didn't know, he transferred. When he transferred, his game took to another level. So I think, honestly, Jaden Daniels, he looks like he would be the best going forward in today's style of NFL. I feel like Drake May kind of fits last year's NFL sort of vibe, or like last decade, where Tom Brady, those type of people that were in the pocket and had lots of time to throw. I don't think you're going to have as much time in general as an NFL quarterback with the type of speed and size that's coming out as DNs. Like, there's too much science and training and stuff. People are getting faster. It's just the style of play is changing. I mean, it changes all the time. It used to be a rushing league, and then it became a passing league, and now it's just kind of like get the ball to someone who's fast and they'll do the rest of it sort of thing, and just getting the ball to your playmakers in space. And that's the name of the game anyways. But in terms of what you see statistically, there's less 100-yard, 150-yard rushing games, and there's more 300-yard passing games, but those passing yards aren't coming from the pocket most of the time. And if they are, they might be coming from dump down, like screens and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's changed a little bit like that. And I think Jaden Daniels is going to fit better in the Cliff Kingsbury offense than Drake May would. But who knows? I'm not one of the Washington executives, so I'm not going to make the decision at the end of the day. Even still, I think Marcus Mariota is leaning towards us choosing Jaden Daniels. So we covered Austin Eckler. He's going to be great in Antonio Gibson's spot. We covered our offensive linemen that we picked up. They're going to be great as a bolster up front there in the middle. On the defensive side, we signed Dorrance Armstrong from the Dallas Cowboys, and he looks to be really good, okay? He's young. He hasn't had very many snaps. He's behind a very talented defensive line with Micah Parsons and some of the other guys over there. So he didn't really get his chance to shine, but Dan Quinn somewhat unlocked his ability in the past couple of years, and I'm really excited to see what he does as like the number one guy. On the other side, we picked up Dante Fowler Jr., who has had an illustrious career in the NFL. He was also on the Dallas Cowboys and behind that stacked defensive line, so he didn't really get a chance to play all that much, but when he did, he still had 4.5 sacks, which is more than who was on our team up until around November. So no shots fired, but still, these two guys are going to replace the people that we lost pretty well. They're not going to one-to-one replace them. I think Montez Sweat was a big loss, but overall, Dorrance Armstrong and Dante Fowler Jr. are going to be really good. We also picked up Jeremy Chin. If you guys play Madden, you know who Jeremy Chin is, all right? Jeremy Chinn's a young safety who had a fantastic first 2 seasons, racking up over 200 tackles, and then kind of fell off there, but he played for the Panthers, so like, what are we expecting? Their whole team fucking sucks. I'm really excited about Jeremy Chinn though. I mean, he's young, he's fast, he can hit really good, he plays in the box well. People say he's a liability in coverage, but I mean, we've got some other guys out there that'll be taking off some of the workload. And then if we can get to the quarterback with Deron Payne and John Allen with those new guys on the edge, we should be okay. On to the main pickup on defense. Okay, I saved him for last because he's fucking sweet. Also from the Panthers, we've got Frankie Louvu. He's an absolute dog, okay? He was playing next to Brian Burns, so of course he had some help wherever he would, like, you know, misstep and stuff like that. But he has been getting after the quarterback at a high level and plays with his head cut off, man. This guy runs to the ball, full speed, all the time. Great motor. He seems like a good guy, too. His Instagram is loaded with a ton of family and religious stuff. And we're not going to get into religion and whether or not you think that makes you a good person. But still, in my book, he's got a good online presence, and he should be an absolute dog with Jamin Davis. We're pairing him with Jamin Davis. We got Dan Quinn, the defensive mind, who's going to unlock all their abilities. I'm really buying into the hype, guys. Somebody please save me. Every year, I get fucking sucked into it, and I think that we're going to do something different, but we don't do anything different, and we go 4-13. I'm going to have to interject the video right here because I recorded this March 13th around 11 a.m. And later on, March 13th, I believe like 6 p.m., we signed Bobby Wagner, the 9-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro, 4-time second-team All-Pro, leader in the league for tackles last year, and just an all-around dog. Okay. Bobby Wagner is an incredible pickup. We're really cooking, guys. He's our 13th or 14th, I believe, pickup. We re-signed Jamison Crowder as well, so that's a good tick for us. And then something I didn't cover in the main video, Brandon McManus. We picked up a kicker, so no longer Joey Sly. I wasn't a big fan of Joey Sly. He actually ended up picking it up a little bit this last year, but he's cost us too many games in my mind. I feel like he should have been gone a long time ago, or at least put on the practice squad as a linebacker. But Brandon McManus as our kicker was something I wanted to cover, and then the fact that we got Bobby Wagner, man. So yeah, I'm sorry. I know that's not in the main video, but you know, I recorded this. I started editing it. And I went out and played golf with a buddy, and while I was out golfing, we signed him. So I know it's a different setup. It's totally different. I'm not wearing a Commander's jersey, but you know, I thought I had to put it in there. I'm not going to post an outdated video. As far as I know, that is as up to date as we can get right now. Hopefully this video comes out today, March 14th, around like 3 p.m. So if it's anytime after then, you can expect the news to be outdated. But for now, this is as up to date as I can get. Bobby Wagner is now a Washington Commander. That's so dope. Even though we've got the best offensive coordinator in the NFL, oh my God, we got Eric Bieniemy. It's going to be so different. Everything's so different. We got a new owner. We got a new name. We're going to be different. I'm tired of it. But this year, we're going to be different. This year, we're going to be different. Did I leave a smudge? I don't fucking know. I touched it, though. I touched it. Now, these are just some of the guys that we picked up, kind of like my video about us cooking or whatever with the coaches. I'm not going to cover everybody. If you guys would like to see a video about somebody that we pick up in the future, I mean, free agency is still live, guys. It's going to be live throughout the rest of the NFL summer into the season, even up until week 8. You can make player acquisitions and stuff like that through free agency. So honestly, you know, it's going to dwindle. The good players are going to get picked up, but there's still players out there. Chase Young is still out there, and you know, there's still some people that could be picked up and be solid players. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just sitting here refreshing, bro. I'm sitting here watching this free agency stuff happen, and it's like you can't even keep up. Did you guys know Aaron Rodgers is fucking running for vice president? No, but RFK Jr. did hit up Aaron Rodgers about running for presidency as his vice president, I guess. Now listen, even with these 12 people that we picked up, and like I said, at least 9 of them are probably going to be high-impact starting players on our team, we still have $75 million left in cap space and a ton of open room for new players. We're going to be releasing players like Cam Curl and Kendall Fuller most likely, as they haven't signed yet and free agency has started. But if we can retain them, I don't know. There's a lot of money to go around. We have the money to keep the players we want, and it seems like the office knows what direction they're heading. I mean, we've got a fast young team on our hands, and I'm very excited to see what we can do in 2024. Just like always, because I keep fucking buying into it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we make another acquisition. I was seeing some rumors about Hollywood Brown coming to our team, so maybe that's an update I'll have to do later on. But you guys let me know what your favorite signing was in the comments below. There's still some to come, like I said, but mine's got to be either Bobby Wagner, Austin Eckler, or Frankie Louvu. I mean, I know those are kind of cop-out picks, but the Austin Eckler thing, People are overlooking the fact that this guy's still got a lot to prove. He's had over 1,000 yards in every season that he's been a part of. Again, not on the ground, not through the air, but combined, I mean, he's a demon, guys. But let me know your favorite signing in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys when there's some more stuff happening. Make sure to check out the channel. We've got 2 videos about the Commanders up, and we also have a Redskins, that's right, Redskins draft tier list. I ranked all of our first round picks from 2000 and all the way up until now. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, guys. That's coming soon. I had to get this one out there kind of quick because like this stuff's hot. So but yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, and I'll catch you guys next time.